Next, we want to discuss the idea of sampling. So why would we sample in the first place? Well, it might be too expensive to gather information about the entire population, so cost is definitely one concern. Now, it's also possible that it could be impossible to gather information about the entire population, every element in the population. It also, secondly, could be too time consuming. So if it is possible, it may be too time consuming. So for those two reasons, it may not be practical to gather information about the entire population, so we'll sample. And our goal here is that we want our sample to have the same characteristics as the population. When it does have the same characteristics, we call it representative. So we want representative samples. Now, most of the time to get a representative sample, we'll use some type of randomness in our sampling method. So random sampling is when every element in the population initially has an equal chance of being chosen. And the easiest type of random sample is a simple random sample, and that's when all samples of the same size have equal chance of being selected. So if you're picking a sample of size 10, then all other samples have the same chance of being selected if you're using simple random sampling. So let's demonstrate here how to select a simple random sample of size 5 from 50 individuals. So there are a number of ways you could do this, but something we could do that's pretty easy is to put all of the individuals' names on slips of papers. Okay, so we could write names on slips of paper, and then we could place those in a hat or container of some sort, and we could mix up the slips of paper and then draw one, and then repeat that process until we have 5 names. So that would give us a fairly random sample. Now, we have technology at our disposal here, in fact the TI-84, so we can use properties, statistical functions in the TI-84 to gather our random sample. So that's under the math menu, and then probability submenu, and then random int is the function. And then it'll give you a menu to enter. So let's go ahead and do this. So what we're going to do here first, though, is we're going to number the people from 1 to 50. So each person corresponds to a number. And let's take a look at the calculator. So you want to go to the math menu right here, and then you want probability. So just arrow to the right until probability is highlighted. And then you want number 5, random int. So click number 5. And then our lowest number is a 1. We hit enter. And our highest number is a 50. And we hit enter. And n is your sample size. So we want a sample of 5. And then we'll arrow down to paste, press enter, and press enter again. So, and it should display in your calculator randint 155. So we're going to select the individuals that are numbered 48, 46, 8, 26, and 21. So 48, 46, 8, 26, and 21. And there's our random sample of size 5. Now, if we did another random sample of size 5, would we get these same numbers again? Probably not. There's a small chance that we would, but it's highly unlikely. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go to the math menu again, over to probability, and random int is 5. And we've got everything the same here. So we're just going to go ahead and come down to paste and press enter again to execute the command. And here, see, we have 5 different random numbers. So it's using a random number generator, and it's generating those numbers randomly from 1 to 50.